see. Where are we here? Here we go. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. My name is Jane Schaefer, as you know already, because it is my Facebook page, right? Um, Welcome again to Friday Live. And it's been an amazing, amazing week. It's a little gloomy here, but I was in the desert the last let's see, Sunday through Tuesday, and it was an amazing, beautiful there. Weather was in the 70s, 80s, and it is fun. So I can't wait until SoCal Sunshines is out and about here so we can go out and enjoy some vitamin D's, which I got plenty of over the last few days, but I think they're going away already. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is so nice to be here today with you guys. And, I was thinking, I was reading about a topic that David will be talking about next week, which is a fun topic that I love to hear. And I enjoy hearing about it so much because it is something that I um, trying to do and consistently do is exercise. And, getting you, especially with a few of us, getting your summer bodies ready for that adventure that you are going to be taking, either for, the trip or a summer cruise or a beach city or country. So you want to get that summer body glowing going, and then also the summer glow, right? So, and I was doing about that, thinking about that. I said, well, you know what? I'm not going to talk about this today because I'll be recapping his stuff next week, which I usually do after he has a webinar. So I'll be talking about what he mentioned about exercise and all that stuff next Friday. I said, well, what can we do? What other thing can you do to support your body healthy lifespan and health span and all this stuff? So I came about glutathione. I thought that would be a good topic to get into today, just because it is something that it is dear to my heart. It has played in, or I wish it could have played an important role. I didn't know much about glutathione way, way back in 13, 14, 15 years ago. I heard of it, but briefly didn't pay attention to it. I was talking to a friend that when you are in a different environment or different type of community, you don't pay attention too much. When I used to work in orthopedic surgeon, all I heard was all I can remember is the name of the surgery, and what to fix, what kind of meds to come afterwards to take care of that pain and all that stuff. And I never knew the holistic world, functioning doctors and all this stuff at all. I didn't know about supplement that can support your own body productions of such as glutathione and GHKCU copper peptides and carnosine and a lot, and melatonin and all this stuff. I mean, who pay attention to that when you're not in the community? So this is why I'm so passionate in coming on today on Friday to talk about it, to talk about this, to people, to be somewhat of a voice of awareness to people. And what you take from information that I share. I'm not a doctor, so whatever disclaimer, whatever I say is from what I can do on my own research and what I learned from the community. So I'm not a doctor, so as a representative of Lifeway, we definitely not saying that we don't claim to diagnose, cure, or treat any diseases. This is information that we learn from the community and the sign behind the products and everything else. And, we are here to educate you, and what you take the information with you, how you take it, how you use it, that is up to you. So if you're dealing with health issue, you definitely want to talk to your doctor about it and see what you can do to implement our product or information that I share to uh to use to help you with with your health challenge, right? So let's dive into glutathione? Let me share some slide with you. So let me move this bar up a little bit. Okay. So glutathione is a master antioxidant. I did not know what master antioxidant is even, years ago until I get into LifeWave and start learning about all this wonderful information from all the expert in the field of holistic and functioning doctor, and especially from our own CEO, right? So, uh-oh. So glutathione, what is glutathione? Aside from this, I'll show you a few websites that you can do on your own and research and read all about it. What is glutathione? Glutathione is naturally produced antioxidant in the liver. That's the most prominent organs that produce glutathione, but there's other glutathione is produced everywhere as well. It is known as master antioxidant. It protects cells, detoxify the body, and support immunity or immune system. And it does, just like everything else that we learn, it declines with age. And then, with the stress, it also decline the production of glutathione. And that's why with our company, our product, we stress on the age reversal so much, because as a lot of things that decline with age, if we can reverse our age cell body to a younger stage, what does it mean? Meaning the production of certain peptides, certain things such as glutathione, copper peptide, carnosine will also increase as we are reversing the age of the cell and the body. Why does it matter? It neutralizes free radicals and support immune functions, aid detoxification, support energy, and skin health. The skin health part, which I'll get into in a little bit, is what I first learned about glutathione. So study, aging longevities, finding, this is, you can Google that as well, the role of glutathione aging by Richmond, so I will cite a study on here. Glutathione level decline with age, and lower level of stronger associated with disease of aging, like Alzheimer, heart disease, reduced immune function. And this is a study that I'm citing, so this is not something that I say. And also, similar to Alzheimer, it is a Parkinson. Not similar. This one of the thing is Parkinson also is associated with a low level of glutathione. So why does it matter? The study found that people who maintain higher glutathione level tend to live longer and healthier lives. Research showed that people with higher glutathione level tend to age more gracefully and stay healthier longer, because glutathione protect cells from damage as we get older. It makes sense, right? If you have a plentiful and healthy glutathiones, then you will age gracefully, because you are no longer age the way your body tend to age without prevention. Immune system. This is something that I learned to take seriously, especially during the 2020. A lot of people were looking into our product of glutathione, and among other things that helps support the glutathione level, because it helps support the immune system. Glutathione is essential for proper function of the T cell and NK natural killer cells, which are front line of fighting the immune defense. So why does it matter? During time of stress, illness, and exposure to toxin, your body use more glutathione and to keep you protected. So if it uses more glutathione, what does it do? So you need to put back the glutathione, right? So our immune system depends on glutathione to activate the cell that fight off the infection, illness. And, so when the glutathione's level is low, then your defense mechanism is low as well. So you want to make sure that your body is always producing glutathione and have glutathiones in a high level. So there's other thing that you can do to do that, and we'll go over that in a second. And brain health, of course, And, glutathione, and again, every single one of the slides here is cited by the study that I found. Finding low glutathione level in the brain are linked with cognitive decline, include memory, and early sign of neurodegeneration. And again, was talking about earlier, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson. And I would say I would throw in dementia in there as well. And that's from my own personal experience, how I helped my mom dealt with her dementia and Parkinson using our glutathione and other products. What does it matter? Boosting glutathione may help protect the brain and slow down age-related decline. And these research showing that glutathione help protect the brain as we age. It shield from memory loss and mental fatigue. And that is so, so important. So liver, this is what I knew, and I wish I knew that early. I knew about it earlier when Alan was dealing with his liver issue. So the liver was use glutathione to neutralize and eliminate toxin, heavy metal, even medication. So when you get a heavy metal poison, or and then you go to the hospital, they will inject lots of unit through IV of glutathione to detoxify the heavy metal poisoning that you are experiencing. But glutathione has a short-lived function, so it doesn't stay long in your body at all. It will kind of deplete it as it get used. So that's why you have to constantly put back that glutathione that your body use to help with your immune system. So without enough glutathione, the liver can't detox efficiently and lead to buildup and fatigue, right? And I know that for a fact because anytime that Alan is has difficulty detoxing his fatigueness, is that the right word? Yeah. Will show extremely. I mean, he'll get tired and he'll just want to sleep, and and then everything show up really, really prominently when his liver is not detoxing really well without certain supplement that help. Liver actually rely on glutathione to flush out toxins. So without detoxing, should slow down and feel foggy and bloated and just off. So you want to make sure that your glutathione level is helping your liver to detox. So the skin brightness, this is how I knew about glutathione from my Filipinas friends. It's funny that they talk about glutathione for the skin brightening agents. And both oral, topical, and IV improve skin clarity, brightness by reducing melanin production and oxidative stress. And, it's been used in beauty circle in Asia, especially in Philippines for years for the use for skin and even tone. Some studies show that glutathione can even help brighten and even out the skin, right? Some of my friends talk about glutathione and they talk about injecting glutathione in their body to brighten their skin. Because in Asia, the lighter your skin, or the whiter your skin, the higher class you are. That's how they, kind of judge you a little bit. I don't know, judge is a little too harsh, but that's how they associate you with the class. When you are white and light and have this beautiful glow, then you belong to the upper class because you don't work in the field. When you're dark like me, it means that you spend a lot of hours, a lot of days in the sun. And what does that mean? You work in the field as a farmer or whatever it is. And, so old time, they would want to brighten their own skin so they don't get looked at as a middle or lower class people. So in this glutathione soap, There's glutathione drinks. There's glutathione everything in. From what I heard in Philippines, especially, there's glutathione shots that you pay to go, pay for a shot, and then it's like not alcohol, and then help you with brighten the skin. That's what they use for it. If you talk to them, do you know what benefit glutathione is? No, they just know it brightens the skin. So that's how what I knew too. But surprisingly, there's a lot more information on glutathione than just bright skin brightness. So how do you support your glutathione level naturally? You eat sulfur-rich food, broccoli, garlic, asparagus, avocados, and many other foods type. You can Google that, hydrate and sleep well. Deep breathing and stress reduction, because stress kind of kill off your glutathione level. Naturally wearable technology, and that's what I come in, or our product come in, and so we'll talk about that in a little bit. So glutathione is essential for wellness, longevity, right? So you want to start thinking about how you can support that glutathione level. So here's some study of glutathione patch that was done in our lab for LifeWave. And, if you can see here, the pilot study, and then what it found, that the patch increased the blood level significantly in several of the object of, and then it said that each time we're above the level were above 264%, within just I think it was 48 or 72 hours of the baseline. So that's huge. Imagine you wearing this every day, to be able to support that. And because again, glutathione is a short-lived tripeptide. So therefore, when you take it, it kind of gets flushed out and then used, and then it just lasts in your body a few hours. But if you can tell your body to constantly produce glutathione that lasts longer, and that the way the production is above 264 above the baseline, that's amazing. So here's some of, let's see if I can pull this up and can see the same thing. Oopsie. Here is some other study that we have, and if you are interested, just drop me the message and I can send you a PDF about this. That nanoglutathione patch improve organ functions. So that's again your brain, your everything else, and then how the test subjects baseline show how much it increased the glutathione level after days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above the baseline. So that is something that we have as well. Oopsie. No. So food that high glutathione, that's like I said, broccoli, green pepper, carrots, spinach, orange, apples, asparagus, and avocados, so that is something that they talk about as well. And then what is glutathione? Again, you can do longevity. Google this, and AI is amazing, by the way, will help you find everything. And then you can have WebMD and others, NIH and stuff like that, that also help you with information of how to kind of link back to what I'm talking about here. So it's inflammation. It helps protect the inflammatory disease, and these are some diseases that they listed: hypertension and neuro disorder, Alzheimer, muscular dystrophy, Parkinson. So I definitely know that it helps my mom with Parkinson, and I can't say that that's what it helps, but from what I noticed, I believe it did. Just like the study has shown that it does help with Parkinson's disease. And, we are not here to claim that. So here's some more information about all these okra. I love okra. almonds. I usually take a handful of almonds a day as my snack. So there's a lot of research information on glutathione out there. So I would recommend that you talk, you you research and then take action. So hang on a sec. Let's see. Stop cheer. So, that, and then what we're talking about is a supplement that is so important around that time, that during the 2020, this was even taken out from the counter or over the counter. You couldn't find it anywhere as NAC. This is something that is a precursor to glutathione. So you want to take at least 600 milligram a day, to help support that glutathione level. You can get this on Amazon or any vitamin shops and stuff, and so it's just fine. So you want to make sure you take that. I usually take just one a day because I support my glutathione level other way as well. But as when I travel, I definitely increase this to 600 milligram a day, just to make sure that I protect or I increase the chance of helping my immune system. So, and then the other thing that we talk about, of course, is our product. This is the one that I use for my mom. Is, I don't know, you can see, I know it's reversed, glutathione level here. It is the light technology, just like I show you on one the study that we did. It is a wearable patch that we all use here. That help it activated by your own body heat, and you wear this 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It's non-transdermal, meaning that nothing into your body whatsoever. So whatever that you put on is protect. It's not, no drugs, nothing, not a glutathione into your body. It's just sending the signal to your brain, to your body, to produce your own glutathione. I mean, anytime anything that can help your body produce what is lost due to aging is the best way, because your body knows how to do it. You just have to help it along the way when you get older, to make sure that you're able to get plentiful of these information, or your brain to the organs, to make sure that they are producing that glutathione again, at the level that your body needs. So age reversal is what we talk about a lot. David will be had been talking about our H2O water system, light infused water system, and that is some advanced technology that will be coming out later or early this summer. And we'll be talking a lot about that, because that is an amazing technology that will help a lot of people dealing with their health challenge. And of course, a lot of things that we can't disclose, because we are not a doctor, we're not in pharmaceuticals, so we can't disclose what it does for your body. But what do you have to lose by trying these products and be the judge of yourself? There is no side effect. Of course, there's no drugs, no chemical. So there's no side effect that will help, that will harm you. So you try vitamins, right? You try things that you look up or you see on the commercial, and those have side effect, and you don't think twice about it. But yet when I talk about these patches, people think twice about it and said, I don't know. But it's, to me, it's no brainer. Anything that is won't have any side effect and it's no drugs, no chemical, I'll try that first. Anytime I will try that first. So if you have, that's about it for me about glutathione. I hope you find that educating, and willing to go out there and do some more research. And if you want more information, anything about this at all, just DM me or put a comment in the below, and then I will contact you or get you information that I have or I find. And and I hope to see you again next Friday, as I will be recapping what David is going to be sharing about summer body, which is a fun topic for me. So that's all, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I do hope that the sun does come out sometime this weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.